Hello again. Happy Monday. Here's a project that we did last year, 2024, in Diamond Valley, Alberta, Canada. Now, I've had a lot of requests for pricing. I don't normally like to get into the pricing on these jobs, but for this one, I will. So we prepped the driveway. The gravel was already there, full prep, rebar, pump, supply concrete, place and finish. It's about 950 square feet, and we charged $14 a square foot, which works out to about $14,000 Canadian. Now, this is a broom finish with wet cuts and finish cuts. So I've also got a lot of requests or questions about how we keep our cuts so straight. Part of the reason is these fantastic tools that we have. So technology has changed a lot and we have these awesome cutters that keep things nice and straight, but for the most part, the main reason is string lines. We snap a line to keep things straight. Now I'm going to get called out for this cut. It does not match the city sidewalk cut. Now, the reason for that is we do not honor any of those cuts. We choose the pattern and we choose the dimension of our squares for our driveway to keep it uniform, and we don't worry about matching up to those cuts. We are not tied into the city sidewalk with rebar or anything, so the cuts do not matter. They will not induce a crack either way. If anything gets busted up on the city sidewalk and needs to be replaced, then it's not going to wreck the driveway. There's a 3/4 inch expansion joint in between, and vice versa with the driveway. If it ever had to come out, replace a water line or failure, then it's not going to wreck the city sidewalk. So we do not honor those cuts. Now here you can see this is the first time we're using steel trowels on the concrete. We're wiping it out by hand and we're broom finishing, and then we're putting that finish cutter and edge profile in. Now, when we're broom finishing, we're using what we normally call a push-pull method. So we're pushing the broom out. That's going to rough up the cream. It's going to fill in any little imperfections. And then on the pull back, it leaves a nice, smooth finish. So if it's really wet, sometimes we'll just reach out and we'll do a single pull, not a push-pull, because that can just cause issues and make it look too rough. So after we've got our broom finish in, we're working our way with our finish cutter. This is a Craft brass cutter. I'm not sure the exact number, but the profile has been set multiple times before we get to this stage. So when we're doing our final cut, it's just a quick once up, once back, and it should be perfectly smooth. So now we're using our Marshalltown 2-inch finish edger, and that puts a finish edge or highlight or picture frame is what some other people call this type of finish. It really is up to the client. We prefer the Cali broom, which is no finish cuts. It's just a straight broom finish, but we base what we do off what the client wants, and we try to do our best. Thanks, guys.